Welcome to Duck Said SCO, the laziest show you'll ever find. We do it when we want. With me always is the great Big Willie Style. What do you think? We'll be able to hear him? No, because he's muted. I gotta unmute. You were drinking. Will, hit that unmute. Oh, can I unmute you now? I can unmute you. Say hi, Will.
Hello?
There he is. There he is, people. Big Willie Styles. That's right. You were slurping
Go Ducks,
that,
baby.
You were slurping that drink awful loud, so I muted you. We don't like. We only allow Electra to do slurping sounds around here. Isn't that right, Electra?
Boobs.
That's right, boobs.
Piss on their grave.
We piss on their graves around here, Will. That's what we do. Welcome to Duck Said SCO, the show where we're going to break down Iowa, Oregon, otherwise known as boring and boringer, as far as states go. Iowa and Oregon aren't very exciting states as far as, travel locations, but they are full of entertaining people. And the week has been fun so far on the Twitter. What is your thought so far, Will, on Iowa week? Iowa week.
Well, I've got my thoughts, so we'll get to that. But I do think that Oregon does have a lot to offer as far as the state. Cascade
Don't tell
Range,
people.
Mount Hood,
Shut
Ocean,
up.
the Gorge.
Do you see what I'm doing here? Shh! Don't tell people that.
Oh, okay.
It's a shithole. It's all like Portland, that one block in Portland. It's all like that. Stay away.
Yeah, it's burning.
You're driving housing prices up, you bastard. Single-handedly.
Well, I mean,
No doxing. No doxing. So, Will, tell me what you think about Iowa week so far.
I mean, honestly, I've had this game circled since the beginning of the year. I mean, this game scares the shit out of me, especially seeing how anemic the offense has been the last, 3 out of the last 4 weeks. So, I don't have good feelings about this game.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, I think we need to give a little.
I mean, we're gonna win.
Right. And Will, what is your resume? What year did you graduate from University of Oregon?
Well, that's kind of a fluid situation. I left.
What year did you go there? I don't have a degree.
I was there 94 to 2000.
94 to 2000.
And I left 2 credits short, so I went back in 2003 and got the last 2 credits. So my diploma.
See, that's
says
what you do.
2003.
You go back, people. Finish what you stop. You
Actually went back twice. The first time I got so hammered the night before I couldn't go to the weekend seminar the next morning, so I missed it.
Yeah, listen, it was a big man of you to go back to a place where there was 18 to 20-year-old ladies everywhere. Congratulations, Will, you did it. so selfless of you to take your life into control when you're like a mid-20s
twist
man.
my arm, right?
After
and
you've
I had
learned
some coin in my pocket at that point,
you've gone out and learned life, come back and trick these ladies. Get their pants off.
That's right.
Congratulations, Will.
That's right. Business cards. Here you go.
But I guess my point is you've Oregon Duck alum, 25 years of alum NIL. You're basically on every subscription service possible. You're more plugged in than anyone I have ever met who is not an actual reporter like that Zachary Neal guy. And Zachary Neal. That was my Zachary Neal impression. And all those other reporters, they kind of suck, by the way. So I trust what you say. You told me Mariota was going to be Mariota a whole year before he even was playing. You knew it. And ever since then, I've trusted you with my Oregon knowledge. And I'm glad now that we can talk about it because we're, that gives me to my first question, Will. I have a series of questions for you, as always.
Okay.
Is Oregon a playoff team if we lose this week to Iowa? We have 3 games after this: Minnesota, USC, Washington. USC, Washington are both top 25 ranked. Those teams could both fuck it up for us too by losing because they're entirely capable.
And we play in Seattle. We play in Seattle, which is always tough. Honestly, I don't think that the playoff committee is real high on us right now.
I don't think so either.
Because let's face it, we don't have a quality win. I mean, our best win is at Northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
Who's 5-3, I think. They were 5-2. They got beat last weekend. But I mean, the Penn State win, while it looked great, that Saturday night we were partying balls, right? The shine's off that turd. I mean, that thing's flushed. It's
But
so
we did that.
yeah. I mean,
we did the flushing.
no,
Why
we
is
did
no
it.
one?
No, we broke them. I mean, again, we broke them, right? But I mean, they haven't won since. I think they've lost 4 or 5 straight.
Yeah. Well, they fired a coach because we beat them. And listen.
Well, yeah.
And Riley, Legan Riley. Oh, well, let's fire that guy. Let's get that guy fired. Except I almost don't want them to because he's consistently disappointing, and I don't want them to hire someone actually good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like Clay Helton 2.0, right?
Right. Well, Helton was actually better. So that brings me to this point. The CFP, the first CFP came out. That's right, and Oregon is sitting there at number 9. Now remember, this is a 12-team playoff. 12-team, right? I always forget. Yes, 12. Yep. And so Oregon's in right now, but like Will said, the committee is not in love. They are in like. They've stuck a finger in, but they haven't come. There's no commitment yet to Oregon. Like, if they were a 6 or 7, then you'd be like, one loss more and you're okay. This tells me one loss more and Oregon might be out.
Yeah, I think this weekend, I mean, again, I have a ton of respect for Iowa. I think they're underrated, even though, I mean, because last week they weren't even ranked in either of the coaches or AP. I think, CFP has them at 20, right? Yeah, which is, I mean, that's a tough place to play.
If they had an offense, they'd be way higher.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their quarterback's legit. I mean, they actually have a quarterback for once that's not a statue, white guy with 2 feet planted in the ground. He can move. I mean, he's solid. And honestly, I mean, we haven't really played a quarterback with his running ability. So I don't know. Again, I've been wrong before, rarely. But the way we look, it was like we've been sleepwalking for the last couple weeks.
Yeah. I think
I know whether how to.
Young team. It's a young team,
For sure. And that's why I'm going to stick by my story that Lanning threw the Indiana game just to light a fire. But yeah, I mean, the weather was a huge factor last week against Wisconsin, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. Yeah. And I mean, we've shown that we're not the best team off a bye. So what I want to see is let's start fast. Hopefully get an early turnover, but let's start putting some touchdowns on the freaking board.
Where'd Kenyon Sadiq go?
Yeah. I mean, Isaiah World looked all world the first 5 games, or first 4 games, and now he's just looking like a chump. I mean, it's insane. I mean, there's bright spots for sure. The freshman running backs are great, right? And they're only going to get better. Decorian Moore, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, things were clicking, but was it because we were playing shit teams or because we were that good? It's like that's the question in my mind that needs to be answered, because the only real team we've played was Indiana at home, granted off a bye week, but that we looked sedated that whole game. I mean, I've never seen a Dan Lanning team look like that. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was a very strange game, which brings us to the second thing. The seeding for said playoffs. There we are playing Texas Tech, and oh my God, Ohio State. No. Pass. I pass.
Yeah, I mean, I think Texas Tech is some pretenders. I mean, they do have a ton of new guys on defense. But, I mean, Virginia, really? Come on. Texas A&M. BYU, I'd be more afraid of BYU than Notre Dame.
I'm just saying, where we are now, that is not a good draw. Texas Tech is dangerous, and Ohio State is the scariest team in ever for us. So
we don't want to play Ohio State. I mean, that's let's beat them in the championship if we have to. I do think that they are tad overrated.
You're gonna regret saying that. You're gonna regret saying that.
I don't think I am.
Ohio
so
State
here's the thing. Someone has to be number 1, right? I mean, technically, I'd almost put Indiana at number 1.
I think I would
You know,
too.
Ohio State.
But
Ohio
Sayin
State's
is good.
one win was Texas. No, he's solid. Ohio State's one big win was Texas week 1, and Texas is obviously grossly overrated, right?
Well, they're
I mean,
number 13 right there, so they're first one out.
That's the Texas brand talking.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Will, just real quick, I noticed a little feedback. It's okay. It's not really all the time, but can you put the microphone a little closer to your mouth and maybe bring down the volume in your headset just a touch? Because I think it's just the feedback, locking in from your
Is that better?
It seems to be. Well, I have to. Yes, I didn't hear myself that time. Congratulations, Will. We did it. We have some tech. Yeah. Oh no. Do you hear me? Okay.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're still working on getting Will a more permanent setup because this man has a job. He doesn't do this nonsense. But does bring us to our second question, Will. Does Oregon have to do anything possible to avoid Ohio State?
Yeah. I mean, in the big picture, I would love to avoid Ohio State, but if we're gonna win the national championship, we're probably gonna have to play them, right? So,
do you want this to be a curse situation, though? I don't want this to be a Buffalo Bill. We could be the Buffalo Bills of college football. I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
No, listen, we've beat Ohio State 2 out of the last 3 times we played them.
That is a fact.
We beat them in Columbus with Anthony Brown as our quarterback, without Kayvon Thibodeau, without Justin Flo, who was a buster, but he did have 14 tackles a week before against Fresno State. So technically almost our 2 best, but I mean, we crushed them, right? And then, last year at Autzen was, epic. And then the Rose Bowl, we all know what happened.
Epic
that was a buzzsaw.
For the wrong reasons.
Well, it was epic for Ohio State fans. Yeah, I mean,
that's how I sound.
That game was a whooping.
Yeah. All right. Well, so yeah, I think we're. I just want to not lose to them 2 years in a row. I would rather beat LSU or someone. Give us someone else.
Well, LSU won't be there. They're the biggest pretenders on the planet.
Oh, give us Bama. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that give us something new, a different taste, something to get up for. Because I've seen this script before. We lost to Washington 2 years in a row. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see us play Notre Dame, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck Notre Dame. I don't think Notre Dame should actually be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to play. Pick a conference or die. That's what I say. I mean, come on. What kind of bullshit?
I think they're doing okay.
Well, of course they're doing okay. It's a bunch of Catholics. They all give 10% of everything. That's how you build it.
Touchdown Jesus, baby.
Yes. All right. Well, you want to watch our University of Oregon versus University of Iowa and other stuff clip package. Would you like to see it, Will?
You know it.
So I basically just doom scroll college football and pick up stuff, and then I go, this looks like, because Will's a busy man, job, family, those sort of boring things, you know what I'm saying? And so I catch all this
trying to stay out of the rain.
Yeah, I try. Oh, it was 71 degrees here today. I was in my shorts. So nice. Sorry, I had to say it.
I'll give you the Nate Diaz on that, man.
Yeah. But I do want to. Where is there? Ducks logo. Boom. Is that it? There. I do want to show you some of the stuff I saw, and so why can't I ever get this right? There we go. I got it right. Oh, look at me. Okay, let's watch my Ducks package. You're gonna stare at my package, Will. You excited? All right. Here we go. Duck Said SCO, that's us. All right. Did you see this old school duck, Will, from the old...
I did, yeah.
Yes, I made that into a sweatshirt.
I saw one of the shirts.
Yeah, it's available at hackrightstudios.com. And these are some of the epic pictures from that Grateful Dead, the Grateful Duck. Like, that is Ken Kesey's family... Well, not Ken... Yeah, Ken Kesey's family van.
Yeah.
This is a man that toured around with the Grateful Dead doing acid experiments with people and teenagers. And now he's with the Oregon Ducks.
That's the Mary, what's it called? The Mary
Pranksters bus.
Mary
the real
Craigster
bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real bus.
Yeah.
It is such a mix of like weird psychedelics and college football that it was almost specifically made for me. I don't know how to describe it other than if it would have been Pink Floyd, that they would have been like, we made this for Casey Day. Because Grateful Dead's okay, but it's just an interesting mix. Your thoughts on the Grateful Duck?
I thought it was really cool. Obviously, I'm not the biggest Grateful Dead fan in the world.
Who is?
I love the connection to Eugene and Mountain Lady or Mountain Woman. Jerry Garcia's ex-wife still lived in Eugene. Like ran into her a couple times. For me, and I thought they didn't play on this enough, was just the props to Bill Walton.
Nice.
Because he's, even though he was UCLA and he was annoying as hell, like, dude, Bill Walton loved Eugene, man. Like, he was there. The Dead, it was a West Coast hub.
And weirdly,
so I thought it was cool that they did it.
Did you ever hear the story about how Bill Walton got all the Boston Celtics guys from that era into the Grateful Dead? Like Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they all still to this day love the Grateful Dead, like go to all their concerts because Walton dragged their ass to one of the shows. And they're like, what is this? And they're like, trust me, guys, you'll love it. And he didn't say it, but it's implied that he got them all high as fuck. And they watched the Grateful Dead show. Larry Bird's at a Grateful Dead show tripping balls with Bill Walton.
So you got
True story.
You got Bill Walton, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson. Who else?
Danny Ainge was on that team.
That's a collection of some ugly motherfuckers, dude.
That is the ugliest group. If you're tripping with those guys, and they're all giants, so you look up, they're like 7 feet tall, and they're all ugly men. All those men.
Yeah,
like Patrick
DJ
Ewing,
with freckles and.
They make Patrick Ewing look like a beauty star on that team right there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yes. Oh hey, we got a super chat. Will, that is when someone nice gives me money that you will never see. All right, this one goes to Delta Zero, $2.99. A pair character punching the air with a fist and a bump written on his knuckles. It's not going to mean a lot to you, but in code, that means I'm getting laid tonight, Will. That's what that means.
Oh, shit.
We have code
fist?
here.
I love it.
Don't tell anyone. But yes, thank you very much, Delta Zero. He's one of our awesome fun police. And quite the hooper himself, Will. Me and Will went to our, intramural championships my sophomore year or freshman year? Whatever, sophomore year, I think. And
sophomore, yeah.
Oh, boy, did I shit the bed in that game. But I had my mom and dad come down.
I didn't play well either.
That's probably where the cancer started for my dad, watching that game. Traveled from his eyes to his balls.
We got beat by a team we already beaten. It was...
Yeah. I didn't show up. We got high before those games. I'm going to blame it on the weed.
We did.
Weed fucked me up.
Yeah.
Speaking of weed,
yep.
Back to the Grateful Dead. Classic picture right here of our quarterback Dante Moore in a darkened field in Eugene, either burying a body or doing a photo shoot. 50-50.
Oh, I hadn't seen that one yet.
It's something. This is the famous one now. This is the famous picture that sort of went viral because of the guy in the green that just takes his head off and he looks all sad. A band not supposed to look sad. It's supposed to look happy. But this
is it like, I think it's like Blake Purchase or something.
Yeah. And they're just like, hey, you got a dirt road? Yeah, it's Eugene. Where do you want to go? Throw a rock.
Yeah.
That looks like some Springfield shots right there. And then obviously the shoes then were released. And I still can't get my goddamn hands on these shoes, Will, for under $250.
I've got an in on it. I'll get you a pair. What are you, size 8.5?
Fuck off. 10 all day long.
Okay.
10 wide. But these are dope, Ash. These might be the dopest shoes that have come along, like mass produced, not a specialty line. But when are the mass produced part gonna happen? When do I get them? Do you ever win? Do you ever do the Nike bid thing? Try to get a drop. Do you ever try to get a shoe drop?
No.
Hello? Okay.
I think I saw an episode on Entourage about that once. So that's not my shit.
when this dropped, and there's, goddamn, swallowed for lie. When a couple Ducks shoes dropped, I've gone in to try to get them. I don't get them. And it says, sorry, you don't get them. It's a lottery and you lose. And I look at my money and I go, but it's money. And they go, we don't care. And it's confusing, Will. I thought money mattered, and apparently doesn't. Look at that.
Well,
back
let's
of that.
talk after the show. Yeah, that's badass.
See, I might want to take my one favor from you for this to the employee store one day when I come up and visit.
All right.
So I want to swing my dick around that store real hard if I could. I hear it's real nice these days. It's almost legendary in Oregon if you got a
What,
friend
your
that
dick
can
or your dick or the Nike store?
both. But it's like it's almost like of legend stuff. If someone has a friend that works in the Nike store or a cousin or a relative, it's
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
then
No, we got permanent access.
nice. And then you hoard that over people. That's nice. All right, so this is just a little video of the connection between the Grateful Dead and the Oregon Ducks.
Nike and the Grateful Dead. Two American originals. One reshaped sport. The other challenged conventions in live music. On the surface, they share little in common. But dive deeper, and you'll find that these two icons converge in a place that never asked for attention, yet earned it anyway.
Was Steve Prefontaine sort of in the middle of this like roadway too? He was a fan of the Dead, but also an athlete at Oregon at the time. Or am I mixing that up?
Yeah, Pre was like early 70s, so I mean, yeah, he was in the swing of it for sure.
Nice. It's always fun when you touch the front of your face with a microphone near, Will. And just some pro tips.
Oh,
just
yes.
rub your face as hard as possible. Slap yourself a few times for the audience.
The 1960s, as the nation tested limits, two University of Oregon visionaries were already thinking beyond them.
No, Will, it's happened again, and it's your fault. So I might have to send you this one. For $3, the wonderful Doopa-Doopa-Doo. Yay, it's Big Willie Styles. And I see you're famous over here already, Will. Imagine what happens when we get you working gear. Oh, my God. They're going to swoon.
I know. Damn.
And you get your X account. Look at this. Just look at that salty gray hair.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh, see, he's getting it. He's getting it. You think people.
Oh,
This is
bro.
This is a man with a mortgage, and he's thanking you for $3. He's getting the YouTube thing. That's how it works. Congratulations, Will. That's how it works. But Dupe is also another one of our awesome fun police. Keeps our streets safe, Will, over here at Hack Ride Studios.
Okay.
And there is not
Hey,
enough
safety
thanks.
first.
You don't even know. And these cartoon streets over here can get pretty crazy, Will. Pretty.
Well, listen, I mean, there's nothing better than a good old safety meeting, right? So.
We do that all the time.
Bill Bowerman and Ken Kesey. One was redefining sport, the other, how people saw the world.
One was making waffles, one was making blotter acid. The two met at a 7-Eleven and a friendship ensued.
Bill Bowerman, a track coach with a soldier's discipline and a scientist's curiosity, was tearing apart running shoes in Eugene, searching for ways to make athletes faster. Together with former Oregon track.
Look at young Phil Knight.
There he is, the Yonks.
That's a twink if I've ever seen one, Will. That's a twink boy. Phil Knight was a little twink.
I mean, it's not the most flattering picture, I'm going to tell you.
Hey, where did Phil Knight go to school? Oregon, didn't he? What fraternity was Phil Knight in?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, it's a question. I'm not asking myself.
Oh, he was Phi Gamma Delta, man.
Where'd we go?
Fiji's. Oregon.
What fraternity were we in?
Fiji's.
I'm basically Phil Knight. This is what Will's saying. Thank you. We're all Phil Knight. Except he wasn't there when we got kicked off of campus. No Phil Knight to be found. Do you remember the guy's name that kicked us off of campus? Please tell me you remember the guy's first name.
Yeah, Jay.
He found all the weed
I've got
and
it.
booze.
It's Jay something. Yeah.
Will, can you tell the
Jay
story
Moore, maybe?
of how we got kicked off U of O camp? The last Take 30 seconds and tell the story how we got kicked off the U of O campus.
Okay, we actually have told the story before, but all right.
No,
so
tell
we
it
went
again.
to a
It's
leadership
always fun.
conference up in Joseph, Oregon. Casey drove his like 82 Mustang. There was 4 of us in there. I mean, we were just partying balls the whole way. We get up there, Joseph, Oregon, top corner of the state, almost Idaho border, a town of maybe 500 people. And so we get to this, huge lodge, and there's, fraternities, sororities, like leadership groups from all over, University of Washington, Oregon State, Washington State, any school in the Northwest. And so we walk in just faded. And we had the first thing we had to do is sign this waiver saying that we weren't going to do any drinking or do any drugs.
We're all high
We
as
may as
fuck.
well just roll it up and fucking just smoked it right there.
What I remember specifically
So,
was...
yeah, we signed it, laughed about it.
Yeah, no, finish, Will. Finish.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you
Okay.
tell us.
Get upstairs. Again, we're just drinking off half gallons of HRD vodka, like just the worst quality shit.
Scumbags.
The weed was good. Good.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
Oregon,
come
yeah.
But yeah, so we wake up in the morning and we kind of didn't really know what to do, so we just stupidly, we put the half gallons of vodka under the bed, and like the sheets in the hotel, like the blankets didn't even go down below it.
Didn't even cover
So
it up.
we're down there doing our first leadership exercise with all these other schools, and all of a sudden Jay, he walks in, he's like, the person that was like directing the whole conference, Oregon Fiji's, come over here. And so we walk out there and like, yeah, we found 3 half gallons of vodka in your room and marijuana, and so you guys are gonna have to leave. I mean, we drove
Yeah.
8-9 hours to get there. I think we were
And-
there about 7 hours.
We
Got
didn't get
kicked
the
out.
weed.
But the
Yeah,
coolest part was, so none of us were 21. So Jay, who was like the Fiji rep, he's like, hey guys, I this sucks. He's like, I get it. He's like, none of you are 21, so I can't give you the vodka for the drive back, but here's the sack of weed.
Yeah. Your house is
So
gone
we just
forever.
smoked both away. Yeah, and I mean, dude, your car, like, we spun out a couple times. I mean, there was like 3-4 feet of snow on the ground. I mean, it was wild.
Do you remember the 3 sorority girls the morning that we came down after, like, to do the first things, and we were like hungover, and we talked to the girls and we're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we have booze, and they're like, yeah, and there was like 3 of them, 3 of us, or the numbers were perfect. It was going to be the night of our lives.
Oh, I mean, it would have been epic.
Yeah.
I think they
just-
could probably smell the booze on our breath, so that's how they knew we had it.
Boy, did they have a story to tell about Fiji, though. Oregon, Fiji, forever from that conference. It was amazing. We did it, Will.
I mean, hey, it's go big or go home, right? I mean,
Then they gave our fraternity to Pi Cap Alpha or some shit, right? Pi Cap Epsilon? The Pikes.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
I think so, yeah.
I just could go by and I'd see a man in my room and be like, that was mine. Oh, well. Right after I went through initiation, too. Like, I didn't even get to do that to the other new assholes that I would have been a great
Oh yeah,
troll.
I forgot about that.
I would have been just a
I mean, that shit was
world-class
whack
level.
anyway, but
I don't know. I really like
remember
Fleetwood Mac because of that.
oh yeah.
I grew to become a Fleetwood Mac fan because of initiation. All right,
Runner
let's watch
Phil
it.
Knight, they set out to reinvent the running shoe, a partnership that later became Nike. Around that time, Ken Kesey, a UO alum and author of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Sometimes a Great Notion, was leading a different kind of experiment.
And a man tripping balls all the time. By the way, there is a Duck playing right now in Thursday football, and I believe we have someone following that for us, so we can report on it. Ducks update by Joe
Well,
2567.
Bo Nix
Are
and
you-
Troy Franklin.
Yeah. Dallas just scored, so Ducks have a 1-goal lead. Wait a second. That's
No,
a
it's
that's
Denver
Anaheim
versus
Ducks.
the Raiders.
Yeah. Well, that will
Yeah, you're
clearly
watching
be a Bo Nix win. But yes, if you are watching the game, throw it in the chat. Who's winning right now? Is Bo Nix winning? That's all we need to know. There is no Jackson Powers Johnson. Yeah, so there is Ducks on the
Oh,
Raiders.
Yep, center on the Raiders. Yeah.
experiment. Accompanied by the Grateful Dead, Kesey helped create gatherings that reimagined how people experience art, community, and consciousness.
That's funny that that's how it's described now.
I know. By people just getting fucking obliterated.
He got
right?
your grandmas so high. Oh my God. Your grandmas were tripping balls. That's why you're a little fucked up, honestly. Not you. I'm everyone.
Sparking
Thanks,
a movement
Ken.
at the end of the 60s that would define the decade. In 1972, both movements reached a milestone. Bowerman and Knight released the Nike Cortez, a simple, durable running shoe built for everyone, not just Olympians. That same year, the Grateful Dead played a concert in Veneta, Oregon, a one-off act of loyalty to Kesey and his brother Chuck Kesey's company, Springfield Creamery. This show cemented Eugene as a counterculture hub and saved the creamery that still makes Nancy's yogurt today.
It's the best.
On June 25th, 1978, 50,000 fans filled Autzen Stadium for the first major concert there, one of the largest in Oregon history at the time. The band returned through the 80s and 90s, and their shows, many of them co-produced by the Kesey family.
They had a show there when we were there. Will, do you remember that?
Yep. Yeah, my brother-in-law was at it.
I remember that one, and I remember U2. Wait, was U2 there?
They had the big martini glass with that olive sticking up.
And Rage opened for him. And I remember Joey P got a drinking underage in front of it because we were
We're going to MIP.
tailgating. Yeah, we were tailgating. We didn't want to go in because you could hear the music from outside. You know, it was good enough for us.
Yeah.
We were broke-ass college kids. And then we were all passing around a bottle to drink. And we're like, oh, cops, hide it. And Joey just grabs it and drinks it right in front of the cop. And they pull him over and give him MIP. Because that was Joey at the time.
Left a lasting impact.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a banker now or some shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Would he find it weird that I was a cartoon? I'm sure. What would Joey P think of a cartoon case? Hey, who cares?
With revenue from
But he named me 1-8 Skate. Then you kept the name alive.
those concerts, helping to fund improvement.
What does it mean? No one never knew. And if it's embarrassing, I don't want to know. But if you can't think of what it meant, so Electra asked me today, and I had no answer for her. I said it rhymed. That's what it meant.
To Autzen Stadium.
Create. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, it just rhymes.
Nike's influence was reshaping sport worldwide, and its bond with the university only strengthened. Their success would lead to support for new investments in University of Oregon academics, research, and athletics, continuing to drive the U of O community forward. From Bowerman's workshop to Kesey's gatherings, the drive to imagine and create what's next still exists at Oregon and the communities they call it home.
Pretty.
All right, so and here is one of the, I think the Barstool guys, or maybe this might be Bussin' with the Boys. One of the guys talking about the shoes. I think it's Barstool.
Fucking sick.
Is it the same guys?
So, unfortunately, well, wait, what size?
Yes,
did you
Barstool.
say?
It's Big Cat.
14, yeah.
I think I'm going to end up getting about 7 of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like pretty much everyone in my life was like, dude, did you see the Grateful Dead Oregon Ducks jerseys? They're doing these shoes. What's your address? And I just gave every single one of them my address.
good
And
friends.
also, reminder, it is against my Wisconsin Badgers. They're going to score 100 on them, but these shoes are
21.
fucking
Do you,
sick.
do you want merch to commemorate your alma mater?
Yeah,
It was a cold and rainy day. I don't blame him for that one, you know?
I mean, it was
Burr.
it was a monsoon.
Yeah.
Their brains beat in?
getting the
Well, then-
lowest point in the entire history of Wisconsin Badger football. But yeah, I realized today that
Those are awesome.
I did send them. I did send my look at the duck.
Oh, I got the thing on the side, yeah.
Yeah. I sent it to so many people that I'm definitely gonna get way too.
The back is really, I think, the best thing in this whole shoe.
Yeah.
Grateful Dead back.
But I appreciate everyone who sent.
Well,
them.
and the helmet too, right? With the
Yeah,
dancing ducks on the back and the bottom.
All right, now let's get into Oregon. Enough bullshit, Will. Let's get into Oregon, Iowa. Will is not confident about Oregon, Iowa. Well, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got number 9 Oregon versus number 20 Iowa. This is a CBS game, which usually means asshat SEC commentators. So look for some asshat SEC commentators that don't know dick about Big Ten football. That's always fun.
Yeah, can we get some more Gary Danielson? I mean, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, give me Fox all day and day, or give me what's his face, the guy, the world famous Ohio State Buckeye. That guy, what's his name? That's my favorite guy.
Like Charles.
Look at us. Yeah, he's good. All right, so number 9 versus number 20 at 3:30 Eastern or 12:30 Pacific. Now, Will, everyone's picking against us this week.
Number 9, Oregon, taking on number 20, Iowa. Who's got a luck?
Give me the over 40.5. I don't care about the weather.
Ooh, no
it's
way.
not that windy. It's going to be rainy. There's a path. I don't think it's the most likely one. There's a path Oregon gets there by itself.
Give me the Ducks.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I think the demise of Oregon has been a little bit greatly exaggerated. Do we realize they put up 750 yards total
All right, I might have set that up wrong. Everyone but these guys are picking against us.
offense against Rutgers just a couple weeks ago? Like, I know the Wisconsin game wasn't great, but they had a really nice bounce back after the Indiana game. I still think they're the better team. I think they've got the more well-funded team, which does matter. And I don't know. I've just seen enough where I think Oregon's defense should be able to slow down Mark Gronowski and company.
All right,
Better.
now, this motherfucker right here. This Kirk Herbstreit, Mongoloid, parents were probably related motherfucker right here. I'm sick of him. And his dog cute, I got a cute dog act. Fuck you, Kirk Herbstreit!
Oregon loses Saturday.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Wait, is that Herbstreit with the hat right there?
Yeah, he just said
Oh, I thought you were talking about McAfee.
No, I love McAfee. Fuck Kirk Herbstreit. And the reason he's all being quiet about it because he doesn't want to give Dan Lanning any sort of bulletin board material because he knows he's a bitch. Fuck Kirk Herbstreit.
Don't get too loud.
Yeah, he's
Take your
he's played out, dude.
Yeah,
Played
I'm
out.
done. I'm done with him and the dog. Get out of here. Although I do like him on. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, my laptop was about to die.
No, we got to plug that in when you do a show, Will. You got to plug that in. All right, let's watch.
I know, I was
one of
trying
the-
to get my plants and cool stuff in the background.
It's okay. Will Compton
I'm at
from
my
Bussin' in the
office,
Boys. Well, here's what he has to say about the disrespect coming Oregon's way for land.
Oregon Ducks, and you fly to Iowa City and you introduce the Hawkeyes to the Ducks' reproductive system. Let me educate you on the duck reproductive system. The male duck holds the Hawkeye down, the rest of the boys surround him, and what do? You gangbang him.
That's right. That's right. That is Will
Damn.
Compton, Oregon Duck fan, pro gangbang.
Can you say that these days? Like,
As long cartoons can. I don't know about Will. He's kind of a cartoon. Yes. So yes, the answer is yes. Let me direct your attention to the screen, Big Willie style, so you can take a look at our quarterback that we're going up against. That's right, folks.
he's
Those
legit.
numbers ain't lying. 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 50 QBR, 946 yards. That what's his name? Brock Thomas has better numbers than that, I believe. So that is who we will be facing.
Let's not forget that he has 11 rushing touchdowns.
That's right, because he
He's got
can't throw
se-
the
he's got
ball as a
15 on the
quarterback.
year.
Man can't throw the ball, and he's a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's Iowa. I mean,
they
they're not
don't
known
believe
for
in the
runs,
forward pass
right?
at Iowa.
Yeah,
All right.
they're not. Yeah,
This is the weather for the game. It's going to be rainy. This is in the forecast, rainy Iowa game. All right, Will, time for our predictions. Here they are, everyone. I got Oregon winning 38-24. Will's got Oregon winning 27-24. We both got Iowa scoring 24. You have the Ducks scoring 27. I have them scoring 38. I am more positive on this. Now, if we look at this, we see Vegas has it right now as a -6 for Oregon. So they are closer to your score than my score. I believe it'll be 2 touchdowns. You believe it'll be a field goal. They believe it'll be 2 field goals or a touchdown. So Vegas is right in the middle of our scores. One of us is going to be right, Will. And the over and under is 40 points. I don't think they get there. Except I said they get there in my score. So, Will,
Well, yeah,
I
you
think
said
they
they
get there.
obliterate it.
That's how I bet. That's how I always come up even. I never win, but I never lose. No, I think we both say they go over, and we both say Oregon wins. Will just says that Oregon does not cover. I say they do. Bet accordingly, people. All right.
And again, I mean, trust Vegas over us. I mean,
No, don't do that. Trust us with your entire
trust
fortune.
me and Vegas over Casey.
No, trust me. All right, up next. So that's what we think. Gear is it? We love a good fashion here as Oregon Duck fans, and we're gonna look at the. Did you see what we're wearing? Did you see the uniform reveal?
You
Will?
know what? I have not. It's
Nice. See, this is
ashamed
what I'm
to
here for.
admit that.
I'm here for all the bitch shit, and you pay attention to the important shit. Here's the bitch stuff. Look how pretty the helmets are. Look, Will, we're doing white wings on a white uniform with green pants. I love it. Everyone,
At least it's green and yellow. I mean,
it's our colors.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
so it's the first
I
time
don't
ever
think
with
we've
the
done
white
the
wings.
white wings yet.
Nope, first
Yeah.
time ever. 7th year in a row with a white or green white green combination, but the first time ever with the white wings. We did it.
I like it.
And this is how it looks on one of our guys right here. I would have liked, like, if the armband would have been yellow and the pants would have been yellow. That's money. But this is good.
Yeah, I agree.
And if one of the wings is yellow and one of the wings is white, but now I'm just McKnighting it. Now I'm just DeAndre McKnighting my own uniform. So speaking of which, time for some DeAndre McKnight. This man is a design pro. Nike should hire him. Someone's got to hire this guy because he designs Oregon Duck gear. Let's take a look.
He's masterful. I love
Oh, the
fan.
yellow and green. We love the school colors. He loves the school colors. That's a deep yellow and green.
Yeah, why
This
can't
one-
we ever do all yellow with green versus black, right? I mean,
I don't, because it looks like a
makes
marker.
sense
We look
to
like a
me.
marker. But this one blew my mind. The Aurora Borealis. I love this concept. That is a sick concept. You could really like phase in cool coloring on the uniform. It just did the helmet on this, I believe. But that concept.
I've got some great pictures from that last summer.
Yeah, so that concept is fucking awesome. Like that's the kind of mind he has. And so here's
See,
here's
that's
a black.
that's the thing. He thinks outside the box like that.
Yeah, and here's a black and yellow, glow in the dark, every yellow. Imagine that coming at you. You know?
Yeah.
Again, full green. This is the throwback to like the Mariota kind of day, but it's got, look on the helmet. It's got like the duck on the side of the helmet with the gray. I like the black helmet with the green. This is sort of a,
I mean, that's more Vernon Adams. But
yeah, that era. And I love the pink. We got to do the pink again. The last time we had the pink, I think, was Knicks. First year of Knicks, we did and that's cancer awareness because of Landon's
yeah, UCLA. I was
wife's
at that
cancer.
game.
Oh, that's a
Talked
sick
about they were-
stormtrooper right
they were ranked
there.
ninth. We were ranked 10th.
Dude, white helmets
that.
with green look sick. That is sick. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. And then this was what could have been with the Grateful Dead. This is what we all kind of thought when we heard Grateful Dead last year. And Dan Lanning even admitted it was closer to this than what eventually came out. But Dan Lanning rightfully thought, well, it's also LGBT colors, so we'd have to deal with that in fan bases. And you know what? No. So let's make it look like a watermelon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it needs to be politicized, right? I mean,
Good
the
luck with
Grateful
that.
Dead are known to tie. Well, I know, but I mean, I'm trying to keep that crap out of it, right? Because it doesn't matter.
Well, they obviously kept
I
it
thought
out of it
they were
because
gonna
they went
do
with a
something
watermelon.
closer to what. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I thought us being Oregon, the innovators of uniforms, right? Like when people think uniforms, they think Oregon, right? We're always going to push the envelope, and I thought we kind of looked, we kind of bitched out a little bit.
Yeah. I definitely think we could have gone further for sure. But I love this one right here. The white pants and the white helmet.
I
with
love
the
that
green.
one too, yeah.
That is sick. This is what I wanted on the other one. Yellow shoes, yellow gloves, yellow armbands and stuff. That would have been a sick accent. Just throw
Yeah.
because anytime all our colors are there, it's beautiful.
Exactly.
And there's one of his shoe designs that is I find sick as hell. The black cleat design.
badass.
All right, well, time for some other stuff, duck related. Everything's duck related. I didn't put any basketball stuff in or Blazer stuff this time, but I think we're going to be talking
That's
some
right. We'll get to
basketball
that next time.
Yeah, Blazers are looking good, man. So we'll talk about Tiago Splitters and them boys next time. But let's talk about B. Finney.
Hey,
Brandon
can I
Finney.
give you a little prediction on Tiago Splitter real quick?
Is he going to splitter or is he going to stayer? Hey,
No, I think Tiago Splitter is Phil Jackson's love child from Brazil.
you really think so?
Uh-huh.
Is this a Khloe Kardashian, O.J. Simpson sort of thing, or is it real?
No, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but just look at Tiago Splitter, look at Phil Jackson.
Mhm.
Phil was banging all over South America, North America, Europe. Check it out.
All right. Well,
got the
that's maybe
coaching
why his
genes.
back hurts. He had himself a Shakira in Brazil. But let's talk about a man no one will throw to, Brandon Finney Jr., the freshman cornerback and the best cornerback possibly in the
freshman.
nation. True freshman. And possibly the best
I don't.
top
who's
5
better?
cornerbacks in the country. Well,
Top
there's
3 at least.
Yeah. And so here's our boy, number 4. If he's on you, you ain't going to be throwing the ball, let alone catch the ball. And so, true freshman, he has 2 more years he has to play. That means these guys are not going to catch on that side of the field for 2 years. And so, the other guy's really good too. Iffy, he's really good too. And
Not as
Canada,
good as Finney.
but when we get McNutt and Offord, sort of like we're deep as fuck.
Offord will
man.
be. I think next year it'll be Finney and Offord.
Mhm.
Offord's just kind of, not.
Well,
I mean, Finney exploded on the scene.
Offord took a step back in spring. He was doing well. Then he took a step back. Coaches thought he wasn't playing hard. But he worked himself back into the rotation. So that's where it is right now with him. But also Offord's brother is Mekhi Hughes, right?
Look, yep.
So there's a whole bunch looming around that.
And
we
he
don't know
gone.
if
He gone.
yeah, he's gone. And speaking, we lost a few defensive backs this week too. We'll talk about that. But here's the Sean Alexander semifinals, which is the best freshman in the country. He has been nominated for Brandon Finney Jr. So congratulations, Brandon Finney Jr., number 4, best defensive back, maybe since.
Ifo?
Best defense. I would think you even go back a little further. I mean, this guy could be all pro in NFL all
I mean,
pro.
Ifo would have been all. I mean,
I guess we got
awesome.
Christian Gonzalez. I guess we got to go because he's
Yeah.
maybe top 5 in the. So yeah,
You're
so
going
best
recent.
is Christian. Yeah. All right, let's talk about a man who's living maybe one of the blessed lives of all time. One Mr. Sheldon High School Fishing Club captain and president Justin Herbert.
Don't forget the bait team.
Hi, I'm Justin
He's on the debate team. And look at that hair. Oh, my God.
Herbert, and I'm about to fill out my ultimate movie bracket. Gladiator 1.
We're just going to slurp some Justin Herbert here, so enjoy.
Wait, do we
Gladiator
get to pick
1.
between these two?
Yeah, you can pick. Which one are you going with? Are you going Minority Report or
I
Gladiator?
mean, honestly, I'm not a Tom Cruise fan, but I liked Minority Report a lot.
I prefer the one
Well, I haven't
that
seen
was...
Gladiator in probably 15 years, so.
I'm going to go Minority Report because I believe it was a Philip K. Dick novel, and he is splendid.
I'm going to go with Gladiator 1 here.
No, Justin, wrong.
Saw Gladiator 2. Wasn't as impressed with it. Yeah. I mean, I'm no historian, but I would say on the team plane, probably more so of an action movie. I'm not trying to laugh a ton. I think it's something that you got to lock in and, prepare yourself for battle.
Too busy
Gladiator,
fucking
Rocky
my...
III.
too busy fucking my supermodel pop singer girlfriend to lock in on a comedy.
All right, okay, so what if you had one game to play at USC, you got a 2.5 hour flight, what movie are you putting on to pump you up?
Wait, what is the goal of the movie?
Well, you're going to play at USC. You're
Oh, okay.
quarterback of Oregon.
Oh, okay. Context there. Okay, so what movie am I watching to pump me up?
If you had to watch a movie.
Independence Day. You're gonna want to watch something that peaks near the end. That's the point, right? And you get that president speech like 10, 15 minutes before the movie ends, and then you get Randy Quaid killed.
Chills just thinking about it.
Right? Yeah, that's the one, because you don't want it to be an inspirational
Wait,
movie
we're talking
like
Will Smith, right? Not
Yeah.
the remake.
No, get out of here with that remake.
A great movie.
What about you? What's your movie? Die Hard would be another good one because the guy dies right at the end.
Bro, Rocky 3, man.
Isn't? Oh, is that the? That's not the Russian. That's. Wait,
That's
what was
Clubber
that?
Lang. That's
Oh,
Mr. T.
okay.
Rocky 4
Yeah.
was Drago.
Yeah, three's okay. That'd be okay. So, is that where he's like Adrian, and the end he's hugging his wife in the ring? Is that one?
No, that's 2, I think.
No.
When he beats
But-
Apollo.
Well, what does he do in this one? Does he not call his wife's name and not hug her in the ring? I mean, how do you end?
Rocky 3?
Yeah.
Well, remember he fights Hulk Hogan, Thunderlips, in like the charity bout at the beginning, and you see how freaking huge Hulk Hogan was and how small Stallone is.
I'm just trying to get like.
And then
what's the last thing you want to see before you go play ball? Is it?
I'm
a
thinking
man-
Rocky knocking fucking Clubber out after he got knocked out, and Clubber killed Mickey, and I mean, it's a whole thing.
That's so too
You
much
need to
soap
rewatch
opera for
Rocky
me.
3 apparently.
Lego movie. I'm changing my answer. I want my brain free. Nonsense. I want something silly.
Other people are watching? No, not really. I think whatever they're watching, I think it's important for them to get in the right mind space. So if it's comedy, if it's action, no hard feelings.
All right, Step Brothers or Batman: The Dark Knight?
For me, I mean, those are 2 amazing movies. I mean, Dark Knight's definitely in my top 10 of all time. Step Brothers definitely top 10 comedy. And I just actually rewatched it earlier, in the scene where John C. Reilly knocks fucking Adam Scott out when in the treehouse, and then bangs his wife. Oh my god, it's hilarious, dude.
We're gonna go Step Brothers for Will.
You knocked out the Derrick.
So that's a
They're
yes on
singing
Step Brothers.
Seal. He and his wife and kids are like singing Seal, like harmonizing on the way over, and he's bitching at his kids for not like harmonizing right.
Yeah, that was a life-changing role after that. Park and Rex really was an amazing show. I love Park and Rex. Adam Scott, I'm talking about. But you didn't pick.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
gonna
was-
pick Step Brothers.
I mean, if I had to pick one, dude, I mean Dark Knight. I mean,
Dark Knight. Same here.
yeah.
It's tough because Dark Knight is a very good movie, very good plot, loved the trilogy. But I've seen Step Brothers so many times, and it would be a disservice to Step Brothers if I did not let them go to the next round.
That's the first pickup.
You see that? He humored himself. Talladega Nights or Gladiator? I was not
I
a fan
mean,
of
I'm gonna
Talladega
come
Nights.
at you like a spider monkey, right?
I'm just not a fan of
was
Talladega
that?
Nights for some reason. I just didn't get Talladega Nights for some reason. That one
It
didn't
was
hit for
pretty
me.
good. I mean, I loved Ali G in it. It was good. I loved how the dad was like.
Oh God, just
constantly
pick
bailing
one.
out, you know?
Fucking verbose. Pick
Um,
one.
Okay, I mean Gladiator, I guess.
All right, Gladiator.
But that's a tough. I mean,
I feel like you did a pretty good job spacing these out because it's like now we've got comedy versus action, comedy versus action. I'm gonna go Talladega Nights here. I remember the first time I saw it. Great
So
movie.
goofy.
Funny movie. Made me laugh a ton. That's how I'm judging it.
All right, Interstellar or Shawshank Redemption. This is easy to me because Interstellar's a piece of shit.
I mean,
Redemption.
Shawshank's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
Interstellar was good. It was a little hard to follow.
Giant piece of
But
shit.
they did a good job on it. Like the whole like apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic thing. Like, there was like dust and stuff, but they were still growing corn. But I loved how at the end, like the Matthew McConaughey was like shaking the watch or something through the wall to his kid.
It's the gayest thing I've ever
or
seen. in a
or
movie.
vice versa. Yeah. No, Shawshank. I mean, Shawshank's top 3 for me.
Yep.
Top 3 all time.
Yeah, amazing. Although I don't like the last scene of the movie. I think that last scene of the movie should have been him getting on the bus, heading to Hope, and you just see
Brooks?
the bus. Yeah, no, no, not Brooks. I like how Brooks ended. How
Brooks?
yeah, don't say it.
Oh, Andy Dufresne.
Yeah, well, no, Morgan Freeman's character, Red. Like when Red gets on the bus.
Oh yeah.
To go find.
That's right. He finds the fence with the rock that has like money.
You should have never found that fence. You should have just ended the movie with him going to search for that fence. That's because to find the fence, to find the thing, then go to the beach and hug your friend. So on the nose, I left kind of gross feeling. Like it was such a good movie that the nice ending, like, oh, after all the prison sex, everything worked out. That's not how life works.
Yeah, it's like did the guy's wife like, you know, come in and be like, you got to change it up and make it a little more happy or something.
It was so anti every Stephen King story I've ever read or saw, too. That was like, all right, let's finish this.
Shawshank Redemption.
Nice.
I'm kidding. Interstellar.
Oh, fuck you.
What?
I felt like
He must have been like a day old when Shawshank
Dude, he's
came out,
too young, dude.
Yeah.
He's
there
too
had to be
young.
some suspense.
When I saw Shawshank, I was in a fucking movie theater where they had to stop the goddamn movie halfway through and change the film because it was like a 4-hour movie. And so I just sit there by myself in the theater for like 10 minutes while they changed the theater.
So, two of my favorite movies of all time, Shawshank, top 3 overall for sure. And The Matrix, maybe top 10, maybe top 20. Both those movies I went to in Eugene, and I hadn't, we never watched TV back then. There wasn't the internet. So I had no idea what either of those movies were about. I didn't know who was in them, what the plot was. So it's like to go in there completely, blind as far as like what to expect is a great way to watch a movie. It's pretty much, unavoidable. I mean, that's, it's not going to happen these days. But yeah, I mean, Shawshank Redemption. I mean, if you don't know what it's about, what are you going to think it's about just off the name? I mean, no way.
You have no fucking idea. But I will one up you. I will one up you on Matrix. So I moved. The girl I moved down to Los Angeles for. My girlfriend at one point in Eugene. It was her job. She worked with like sort of retarded kids, and she worked with like a family that was a producer for movies. And so when I got down here, she's like, I got 2 tickets for a premiere tonight in Westwood. You want to go? And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, sure. So anyway, it was The Matrix. And I had no idea what the movie was or what it was about, but Wesley Snipes was sitting behind me. I do know that. And there was all these famous people. Yeah, we walked the red carpet, like laughed because it was like no one cared.
Do you have pictures of that shit? I want to see that.
I don't, but I have an ex-girlfriend who could confirm it if she ever talked to me again after that, which she didn't. But if you can find her, she'll confirm it because I'm sure she tells the same story where it was like really odd because we were like everyone from the cast.
He's a singer of Pinhead and
no, but we were there with the cast and crew was there. So like every time something happened on screen, everything would just burst out into cheers. Like it was the craziest experience. And I gotta say, I wasn't like a huge fan of the movie afterwards. I was like, it was okay. Like it was like a little of a lot of movies I've seen. But then it sort of over time grew on me. But yes, I did go to the world premiere of The Matrix at the Westwood Theater.
Okay.
So
yeah.
there.
So I
so
agree.
there.
When
so
there's,
there.
When there's noise outside of when I typically go to movies by myself. I saw Dune 2 like 3 times in 4 days, and I'd just go there and sit down by myself and put my hoodie on and just love it. I mean, so when there's other people making noise in theaters, I mean, there's nothing worse.
It's the worst.
It pisses me off.
Let's check out the hole that Herbert's putting it in. And her new gear, which happens to look like, it is Oregon Duck gear, baby. It's Madison Beer wearing Oregon gear. And Casey's going to pull down his pants and spank my...
Shove it in her ear.
I don't reach. I was looking for a word. So little rhymes with ear. Yeah. And there she is. Hottest brunette on the planet, some say. Her music's not terrible, and she's on Jimmy Kimmel
she's
tonight.
A singer?
Yes, well, she's a singer. That's it. She's a pop star. That's
I
what
thought
pop
she was
star
like an Instagram, like social media person.
No, she has talent, real talent. She's a good singer. Her songs are actually
okay.
listenable. Yeah. Think Lord,
okay.
but not as annoying.
Okay.
But it's like musically, it's good. So we're just.
I mean, I know one Lord song, and
So if you're looking to, get some hot tail, you come to University of Oregon. You play quarterback. That's how you do it.
easy enough.
She's our Taylor Swift, Will. Aren't you happy we have a Taylor Swift of our very own? Yay! But I wouldn't fuck Taylor Swift.
I mean, yeah, Taylor Swift. I'm over that shit. Kelsey's in general.
And by the way, this is totally intentional. These pictures are always planned by the agents of the people getting the pictures taken. What are the odds that you just randomly find Madison Beer at an art store? Get out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is that even legal? Like, I mean,
Well, it's all legal.
Okay.
It's so legal. She is
well,
very
I know, but you
legal,
can't
Will.
just like photograph someone, like, right? I mean, I don't.
Is there a game this weekend? I forgot. I don't remember.
Iowa, man?
Oh, yeah. All right.
And I'm scared.
Do you remember this guy, Will? I'll give you 7 seconds. Don't answer. Just watch 7 seconds and tell me if you remember this guy.
Not addressing any of that rumor stuff, okay? So, you guys want to talk about our football team?
Okay, Will. Let's talk a little. You remember that guy?
That's Big Willie Taggart.
That is Big Willie Taggart. I don't want to talk about none of this rumor stuff. Let's talk some football.
Well, that dude, man, he got arrested. He got fucked, man.
He's Dunzo, right? Career Dunzo?
Oh yeah. Well, he and that strength coach got indicted for, jacking those 3 linemen up.
Yep. Not the guy with the mustache, though. Not Mario's. No. Okay. But anyway, yes, that was Oregon's.
No, not Feld. That was Aaron Feld.
Yeah, that was Oregon's former coach Willie Taggart before the Cristobal era. Maybe the worst era in Oregon football ever. Oh my God.
Well, we had Helfrich, so let's not forget that.
I think Helfrich was shit on for. I mean, he wasn't great, but he was better than Helfrich. Better than Cristobal.
You or I could have coached that team better than Helfrich did.
Still better than Cristobal.
He got the keys to a fucking Ferrari, the Marcus Mariota Heisman team, and
he made it to the finals.
Ran it into the ground. I mean, he was. Don't even get. No, the team made it. He was the guy. Doesn't have the chops to be a head coach.
Well,
okay?
That's why he's a broadcaster.
Chip Kelly is still our coach at that point. Exactly.
Yeah,
he's a bitch.
Kelly left 2 years too soon, and I think history has proven that out because his NFL career was a flop. All right, let's look at some stats. Well, stats are important. Stats are key. Here we go. NFL quarterback passing yards by college through week 7 of the 2025 season. Look who's number 1, Oregon Ducks with 4,441 yards. Thank you very much, Tyler Shuck.
I mean, it's not even close.
Yeah. Think about that. That is 2,300 more than Ohio State. We are QBU right now in the NFL. It's just, that's it. That's all. It's a statement. There's not a question, no dialogue. Moving on. That's it. We're number 1. All right, and here we are. All-around excellence FBS rank this season. This will just show you that the only 3 teams that come in the top 10 in all 4 of these are Indiana, Texas Tech, and Oregon. And so, and this is all offense, by the way. Sorry. So these are the 3 best offensive teams in the country, so that's why I'm saying we get Texas Tech in that first round, and then we get Ohio State. Yo.
When I gotta take a 20-second break.
You gotta piss? What are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to be right back. He's got to piss. We'll go through the rest of these stats real quick because they're not super important to Will. They are to me. I love numbers, my tisms. I call these my number tisms. All right, cumulative win totals over the 5-year period. Look who's number 2, Oregon, baby. That's right, with 237 wins in the last 25 years, only coming in second to Ohio State with 261 wins over the same 25-year period. Wisconsin, Michigan, Penn State rounding out the top 5. Look at those bitch asses at USC at number 6, and I don't even see Washington on that list. You might see them, I don't. All right, what is this? How many blue chips do we have committed? 4-star to 5-star or better in the 2026 recruitment? Oh, 89%. Look at that. Oregon winning again. That's right. Winning recruitment battles is Dan Lanning's middle name. So that means we have, I think, 4 5-stars coming next year, which with a team already loaded with 5 stars, is going to be pretty fucking nuts. Will's back, everyone. Give it up for Will. Big Willie style. Do you see this? Our blue chips. We have 89% of our composites are blue chips. That number is beautiful, Will.
Hold on, I gotta text the fucking building owner. Stupid alarm is going off.
Oh, he's working. All right. Well, go ahead and text.
No, it's...
All right. Hey, Will, look at the screen real quick. Did you see? We have kickers now in the college wearing booty shorts. What are your thoughts on kickers in college football wearing booty shorts, Will?
I mean, I'm assuming that's AI, but...
It is not AI. This was an Oklahoma kicker kicking booty shorts. I kind of like it. I mean, if you're a kicker, you want full, don't want to be encumbered
full range of
by
motion.
Fabric. Right. I get why you did this. I like it.
I mean, do they have to be that short though? Like, maybe he lost a bet, or maybe he's just fucking around and just being like, dude, I'm gonna.
This is Dante Moore, and next year his keep going up. If you've noticed.
Oh yeah, no one wears, dude. No one has pants that even cover their knees anymore. It's so
they're
weird.
like. Someone must have done a study where, like, knee pads don't stop your ACL from tearing or MCL from tearing. They're useless, and they just slow you down. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, because when we played when we were younger, I mean, we had like the hip pads, thigh pads, knee pads, the butt pad, like the.
Yeah, we had everything, and it weighed us down, and we were slow because of it. Will, something happened, and I need your input on it at this week at practice. Dan Lanning had an interaction today, reported on the transfer cornerback Dakota Fields. He didn't come to work today. We haven't talked to Dakota, so I guess that's the way it goes nowadays. So my question is, what's going on with 2 high-value recruits leaving this week, Will? I know, but you tell the people.
I mean, they're just buried on the depth chart, right? We have so much talent on the cornerback position. And, I mean, both those guys dealt with injuries. Obviously, Julio Florence for 2 years, I think. Dakota Fields missed time last year with a knee injury. So, if I'm 18, 19 years old, I want to play ball, right? I mean, it's great to wear the uniform and all that, but if I can go somewhere else and play, that's how I get noticed. That's how I potentially get a deal for the NFL. So, hey, it's the world of college football these days. I wish them the best. If they were good enough, then they wouldn't be transferring. So that just gives me confidence that our depth at cornerback is so good in front of them that, they're putting their tails between their legs and catching the bus, So
It's the Achilles Smith Jr. thing all over again. Quarterbacks come in that room and they see a 7-foot quarterback and they're like, bye. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
You have a monster in there.
Well, think about it. I mean, these guys, you grow up, everyone's kissing your ass from the time you're in like 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you get somewhere and you've always been the man and all of a sudden you're not, the fragile male ego takes that hit. And then, especially now with NIL, there's money to be made other places, but you're not going to make it sitting on the bench, right? So, for these guys, UCLA seems to get a lot of our garbage, right? But those guys are making money at UCLA now, and they're playing. So,
right.
If I'm in that position, I'm chasing the money and the playing time, right? I mean, they're Division I athletes. They don't want to sit the bench. They want to play, right? I mean,
you only have a certain amount of eligibility, so in a zero-sum world, you have to make decisions like that. Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, you know what? I'll never hate on anyone who's trying to make a buck, right? Like, use what you can to your fullest, as long as you're not screwing anybody else over and you're doing shit above board. Use your talent. I mean, get paid, get that paper.
Absolutely. All right, here's some Bo Nix news. First player in NFL history with 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns in 1 quarter. This Bo Nix guy is really turning out to be a player in the league. Will, what do you think about that?
I mean, I could have told you that 3 years ago.
I'm looking now to see the score.
I mean, he's the real deal, man. He's the real deal.
And he is up. He's currently up 10-7 with 1 minute left in the 4th quarter against
he's playing the Raiders. So
the Raiders. So their offense didn't really jump off the tape tonight, but it looks like old man USC is going to go down. We like to see that.
Wait,
all right. Did you? What's his face? The coach for Seattle forever. The one with USC.
Carroll. Pete Carroll.
Carroll, yes. Pete Carroll going down. Yeah. Did you see Dan Lanning's tattoo? Did we talk about this? I forget. Did you know that this is Dan Lanning's? Oh, God, you didn't see it. Okay, so when he was on game day, he took his shirt off. And they had posted this. He had posted this on Instagram. His wife did. This is his side piece. And what it is his wife with her shirt off, tastefully done, no nude, but, like in a bikini or whatever, but with an Alabama tattoo on her eye, an Oregon tattoo on her throat, all the schools he went to and coached at tattooed on her. How badass.
Pittsburgh and the Cleveland.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
I mean,
how Dan Lanning is that?
I mean, the guy's about as badass as you can get, right? And if his wife's cool with that, man, fuck, man, she's as badass as he is, if not more.
Well,
I mean,
he got the O on her throat. That is the pimpest.
I mean, in the tattoo, I don't think she really.
He's sending a message. He's sending us a message. Will, I'm just saying. He's sending us.
No, hey, dude, I hope the guy coaches here for 20 years.
You don't get this tattoo with your wife with the O on her throat tattoo unless you're gonna stick around for a minute. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
yes, right. I can't believe I missed that. That's a sweet tattoo.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
And Dan Lanning is our prince, and this is our king. Let's give it up for our king, one Mr. Philip Knight, one of the greatest businessmen, and a man that decides things after runs, and that's when I decide things. And that is all the coverage today for Duck Said SCO. So a few questions here, Will, and then we'll get you out of here.
Hey, go Ducks.
Yep. Would you rather go to the playoffs or beat USC in Washington? If we had a choice. So, you can go to the playoffs.
Beat both of them.
No. So I'm saying basically, like, would you rather...
It's either or.
Would you rather win against Iowa?
So essentially we're 10-0 other than playing USC in Washington.
Right. Which would you rather have?
Well, playoffs for sure, dude. I mean, I want the chip, I mean, I fucking hate both those schools with a big-time passion. But you can't win it if you don't make it to the playoffs. So
would you rather have a championship or them never win another championship ever?
A championship.
Right. We need one. Me and you are so locked in on this. We need one. Without one, it's all a moot point.
Dude, I'm 49 years old, bro.
Yeah. Okay, well, a couple more here. What do you hear about the end of this 26 class? I think we're number 3 right now in the recruiting class. We're trying to flip a couple guys because a couple of the coaching carousel losses, Auburn, Florida being the places. Have you heard anything?
Penn State.
Do you know anything? Zion Lee, is he going to come? Maryland just fired their
coach. If I had to... Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was going to end up with Maryland either way. I don't think he ends up at Oregon. I think, he's going to go Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, that kind of thing.
So mad when you say that.
But I do think we are we're gonna flip a couple guys. I think we might even flip a couple guys that flipped from us earlier. So.
Do you think we get Dallas Wilson back?
If I'm Dallas Wilson, fuck yeah, I come back. What the hell are you doing in the swamp, man?
Do we get DJ Pickett back? From LSU.
I'm gonna say no.
No, I don't think so either. That's so hard to leave.
I think he's gonna leave LSU, but I don't think he's gonna come to Oregon.
All right. Will, Chip this year, 26 or 27? If you had to bet your house, all your net worth on this year, 26 or 27, what's the year we're going to win the chip? It's got to be these 3 years.
I'm going to say 26.
I'm going to say 20. So next year is the year. That's the year Dan Lanning shot for. But that must mean he has an idea about the tackle situation.
Well, and you know, if Dante staying obviously is huge.
Right, but it doesn't matter if we can't protect.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Isaiah World's just falling apart. I mean.
But Pregnon has been better than advertised.
Pregnon's great. He's great.
He's going to be a first round.
WIlly is going to be, I mean, that guy's legit. Hawkeye, he's like great sometimes and then dog shit other times. So.
Yeah,
I mean, if I could take last year's tackles over this year's tackles, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, Connolly's killing it.
Cornelius, I mean.
Yeah. All right, and finally, Will, last question here. Still no word on QB2 situation. What is happening?
I mean, so here's the thing. Novastad is tied to Will Stein. And I'm pretty confident that Will Stein's going to get a head coaching job after this year. I think Novastad's gone either way, and I don't blame him for that. I think the kid's a star. But I do think that we have been kind of saving him in case Dante does get hurt going into the last stretch of the season, because he's only played in 1 or 2 games. So we've got at least 2 games where he doesn't use his red shirt, and then the playoffs don't count, right? But I think it's sort of an understood thing between Lanning and the staff and Novastad that he's going to go somewhere else. And I don't blame him, right? If Dante Moore comes back, why would he stay again? I mean, he's wasting, you know, his plus the money thing now, you know.
And he's a solid quarterback. Like, say, the one I heard is Will Stein got mentioned for the Kentucky job. Now, like, that's not really anything to us we don't think about, but that's a great job to go in with a great quarterback and start to rebuild a whole, you know, SEC program.
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean, he's been mentioned for Penn State. He's been mentioned for
I think
LSU.
Hartline's going to go to Penn State.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ohio State's defensive coordinator went over there this year.
Yeah.
So they probably have a relationship. I think they worked for a while. But, I mean, Will Stein, I mean, if he stayed, if Dante comes back and Will Stein stays, I mean, that would be the perfect recipe for the chip, baby.
Yeah, but in all faith in Lanning. If Will Stein goes this year, I trust whoever he brings in. For sure. And I don't, and I've seen it online. No, we would not accept Chip Kelly back as offensive coordinator. No, Chip's time is done with the Ducks, in my opinion.
I mean, I'll beg to differ with you on that, but
you see Dan and Chip working together in a positive way. I just think they're too different.
I think Dan's just such a bad motherfucker that he would just fucking slam his wallet down on the table in front of Chip and be like, you see what this fucking says? I'm number 1. There's never a question on it. I mean, Chip fell in line behind Ryan Day.
Yeah, I just think there's better options out there. You know, I'd rather take
we'll
a
see.
young,
I mean,
find the next Dan Lanning.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I'd rather take a shot on a kid, a younger guy. You know, I mean, you're not gonna have to pay him as much. May not recruit as well. I mean, Chip's got the name, but Chip also kind of is known to hate recruiting. So
it's horrible.
I wouldn't hate it, but I could see that Lanning would want to go a different way.
All right, let's quickly take another look at.
I mean, he's hit home runs on the last 2, so.
Yes, he has. Here again is our predictions. I think it's going to be 38-24 Oregon over Iowa, and Will thinks it's 27-24 over Iowa. Both of us are taking the over. Both of us are taking Oregon. Will just thinks that it's going to be a closer game in the weather. All right, Will, last thought. Disgusting. All right, good job. Bless you. Last thought here before we get out of here.
I mean, I think it's going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. I think it's going to actually be a really, really fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that our young guys don't underestimate Iowa, which I think they did, and I think the entire team did when it came to Indiana. And they showed us that you can't take anyone lightly in the Big Ten, especially a team that's now ranked 20th, right, at home. They want to knock us off. Like, we're the team that everyone hates. Like,
it is one of the biggest games in Iowa history. That is what they're calling it. So that's what we are to everyone now. We're like the big win.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl for everyone. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And
All
we're
right,
the team that no one. Oh, okay.
No, finish the thought. We're the team we're the team out west.
We're the team that everyone wants to beat, right? Like, we're the upstart. I mean, even though we've been around for 25 years now, I mean, come on. But we're still labeled that, the flashiness, the uniforms, fucking Nike, so we're always going to get everyone's
blue blood,
best
man. Just right on the cusp of it.
I think we are.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll get together.
If Urban Meyer says we are, we are.
I agree. And he says we are. That means we are. And Urban Meyer is nothing but a trustworthy, God-fearing, honest man.
Exactly, dude.
But we will meet again, I believe, next time for USC, Oregon USC in 2 weeks. Minnesota is a sleeper. I think we got Minnesota. I don't even need to worry about Minnesota. I'm going to focus on my hatred for the USC football team, while I also have love for their dental department. Well, I go to the dentist at USC, so I will be on
That's
that
right,
campus.
You told me that, yeah.
Multiple times before the game. I'm going to try to sneak a picture of Tommy Trojan with a duck hat. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to try to get that done.
I like
for
it.
the show.
I like that.
All right, everyone. We'll talk to you later, SCO Ducks. We're going to be doing a members-only show right after this. Electra and I play some games, so get on over there. Give it up for the great Big Willie Style, who makes time for us to do this. It's very kind of him.
Go Ducks, baby.
I will not send you any of the money. So
let's get that chip.
The top ramen. All right, guys. Go Ducks. Let's go.
Go Ducks. All right, later.
Ducks.